Quality Foods presents your U14A Oakville Rangers! And there's your Oakville Rangers!
I'll just keep it going though.
But I don't know how to get the I don't know how I'm going to copy this out.
I can find you.
Okay. I don't even remember how to do this. It's been so long.
Yeah, you just need to go here, click live. Which one is you? This one?
Yeah. Do you have me going live? Daryl, do you have me live?
Checking now.
Is it not coming up?
That's you, right? Maybe you have it set to friends only?
I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, it's only me. It's only me. Yeah.
Okay. Something's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay.
I can add it.
Are we recording right now?
It is recording right now.
Okay. We'll just upload it afterwards. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We really do apologize. The guys in the truck have had a flat tire, and we're having all kinds of technical difficulties. So we are going to upload this thing after the game, and we apologize. So for those of you who are able to see things afterwards, it'll make more sense. And for those of you who can't, we'll catch you up with text as we go. Okay, where we are is we're in the Elmira Sugar Kings Arena, the Dan Snyder Memorial Arena, to take on the Woolwich Wildcats for game number 15 of our regular season. As the boys come down around the back of the net, we are 3 minutes into play here right now, and we've got a number of guys out of the lineup, and we're just trying to get ourselves sorted. We've got, we're down 4 players tonight, 3 defensemen and 1 forward. So I'll catch you up to that as we get through them in play breaks. As Reisner goes down in the corner, Fonacier will kick it back down to Reisner. Fonacier, sorry, up to the blue line. Play goes off a leg, so you can see Stacy's there on D. We've got Stacy and Iannacci working down low, helping out the D guys, trying to make up those lines. And so that's a bit of a different look for us tonight, but everybody's pitching in, doing what they can do. We know we got guys that are out of the lineup and sick, and there's not much we can do about that. Sickness rips through a team sometimes, so it is what it is. We got some stuff, some carryover stuff coming from the tournament on the weekend. We're trying to clear that up. So between that and sicknesses, it's all hands on deck here tonight as the boys are stuck there on the hash marks trying to get out of the zone. Quick shot in on net, a nice save there by Ralph. Pass is fed ahead to Chotar. He's going down on the right-hand side. He'll put the brakes on as the boys will go in for a clean line change. Down for Kenty, in close. Quick shot misses on the left-hand side as the puck pops out. Kenty will come back up the blue line for Little. Woolwich coming back the other way, broken up at the blue line. Little will backhand it up in the zone. They'll jump on it. They'll come down. Quick shot from the top of the circle is knifed off into the corner. Coming back the other way, Rakowski's trying to cut through the middle. Top of the slot, quick shot in on net. Rebound as this blockered away off into the corner. Fissler jumps in to give him a hand. Quick shot from the top of the zone there at the blue line is gloved and held. So once again, we do apologize for the technical difficulties. So the issue that we have here in the building is that the in-house stuff is blocking certain broadcast points and certain broadcast connections. Certain platforms like YouTube and Facebook are not able to get out live with it, and they do that because there's an OHL team or OJHL team here in the building, and they block a lot of stuff, I guess, for whatever reason. Quick shot there by Fissel, and we are just not able to figure that out in time, so we've elected to just record it and re-upload it after the fact as Iannacci backhands it off the glass. Fonace at the blue line to help him up. He'll kick it up into the neutral zone. Sent in by Lambert to the end boards, down around the back of the net. Puck squirts up in the zone, backhanded down to Fonacier. He'll chip it into the hash mark. Puck comes up at the blue line and out as the whistle's blown. We'll get a fresh set of lines there, so we'll have Little and Stacy and D with Chotar, Reisner, and Kenty up front. Puck comes back up to the hash marks. Kenty will move it down in the zone. He'll cut through, quick slot, quick shot just over the crossbar as the puck squirts out the other side. Down around the back of the net. Kenty moves the puck along, comes up. Stacy will curl in the zone. He'll put the brakes on. Bouncing puck in the zone there. Banging it off the boards high in the zone. Puck comes up to the blue line as Chotar will break down with it, trying to keep that puck deep in. He'll keep the possession down low on the backhand. Quick shot in tight. Loose puck is in the blue ice, and now it's picked up and held by the Woolwich goaltender. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Shots right now are 4-1. It's been a little bit of a slow start for the players, a bit of a slow start for us on the broadcast, but we're figuring it all out, so are they. Puck is down deep in the zone as Hogaboom gives chase. Oh, and takes his guy to the boards. They pin him up. And then Lambert will backhand it up into the zone for Rakowskis. He's got some room and some wheels. Top of the zone, quick shot, block it away, rebound, and on net. Another shot, puck comes back up and out of the zone. Boys fired in, they'll have to tag up on it. Icing is waved off. This puck goes into the end boards. Hogaboom comes in to give him a hand. Players go down. Woolwich comes away with it. They'll go across to the D. Quick shot from the point is tipped just short of the post on the back door. They're around in the back of the net. Into the feet as Kenty will chip it around to Fonacier at the hash marks. But the puck doesn't make it. Now it does. And Fonacier will chip it ahead, but icing will be the call. I'm not sure what you're saying.
Oh, people are starting to add me. They should be able to see this now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is everybody in the group? Sorry, we're just trying to figure it out here. Okay, pardon me there. Puck is loose. Ooh, option was there, but he elected not to pinch and go for the line change, taking the smart play there.
Oh, someone's watching.
Down on the back of the net, we'll get the whistle. So we're just trying to catch up here.
I think it's working because people are starting to.
Yep. Okay. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. As people are slowly starting to trickle into, this is the Facebook link now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as people are slowly starting to trickle into the Facebook page, let me just... Puck is shot in deep. Okay, so, all right, we're up where we're running. We're down in the last minute. I'll catch everything up here in just a second. There is no score in this game. Puck goes around to the hash marks. As Stacey will go cross ice, Chotar will do a touch pass. Lambert will step up to the high slot. Puck is bouncing for Chotar. Chotar will send it back for Reisner. Hilty will move it up to the blue line. Lambert will jump in on it. Comes back down for Hiltz, far side. Stacey will dump it in deep. Get the line change off as we're inside the last minute here, 20 seconds or so. As time is winding down, puck is chipped off the netting. Up on my end when you're ready. We'll do it at the intermission. They put 5 seconds back on the clock there. Okay. Face off down to the right. Kenton takes the job. Puck goes into the corner. It's held against the boards, and that's going to do it for the first period. Okay, throw up the ninja real quick. All right. Everything's up and running?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to catch you up. I'm going to catch you guys up really quickly because most people missed everything. We are in Woolwich. we're having difficulties with the signal getting out of the building. We've rerouted everything through Facebook. Contacted Zuckerberg directly. He gave us a backdoor patch, and we are good to go. There's no score. The shots in the first period were 6-1 in favor of Oakville. Possession's pretty good both ways. There's been some pace. There's been some nice plays. We are down 3 players. We've got forwards playing D, filling in on the defensive lines. We've got Iannacci and Stacey working the D lines back there as well. You'll see that now when play resumes. And just to kind of let you know where things are while I have a second. So Oakville is sitting in 6th, and Woolwich is sitting in 5th. But they have a game in hand, or we have a game in hand to them, but we're sitting in the same number of points. And you can see that we're sitting with 14 here right now, and that 14 at 16 points, right? That one game can move you 3 or 4 spots. So by the time we get at the back of the weekend, a number of positions may have changed in the standings. So we're not even going to worry about any of that at all. We are just focused on the game in front of us. Just keep your eye on things, and I'll help to keep you updated as we go along. Second period action, 15 minutes on the clock. Kenty takes the draw. Rakowskis breaks down the right-hand side. Quick shot is patted away. Comes up to Iannacci on the blue line. Chips it. Backhanded tip from Rakowskis. Puck goes around the back of the net. Shoveling away at it, Rakowskis will keep the pressure on. The goaltender will be forced to cover up, and we will get a face-off down low. Down to the left, same lines. You can see you got Hoagie and Iannacci on the defensive pairing up there. Puck comes back to Hoagie. Hoagie playing on the right-hand side, though, usually on the left. Fissel jumps on the puck in the corner, keeps it tight to the boards, trying to cut it through, gets tied up in the feet, puck comes up to the blue line, they chip it off the boards. Kenty will jump into the play to help break it up. Puck squirts out into the middle, Rakowskis will curl with it. Come in on the right-hand side, quick shot, in on net, high, loose puck, rebound, side of the net. Puck goes into the corner, off the boards for Hogaboom. Hogaboom will send it right back in. Up and out of the zone, length of the ice, arm in the air. Icing will be the call until it was played, but then Ralph was forced to hang on to it. So the play will be called, and we'll get a face-off down low. Puck is up in the zone, gets out of the feet, loose puck ahead, and Lambert jumps the play. He's inside, down low, in tight, quick shot. Oh, the blocker save from Woolwich. Center and pass is broken up. Woolwich coming back the other way. Woolwich in tight again with a quick shot on the return, and they scored on the return breakaway.
Oh, there's a penalty picked up? Oh, no.
I don't think so. So they get in on the breakaway. We get in on the breakaway going back, and then on the return play, they get inside of us and get down low. Their big guy there has got a good shot, gets it down and low on the far side, and they get on the board first to score 1-1 while the shots are 11-3. So that happens sometimes when there's not enough shots and goaltenders. They can sometimes get a little bit cold. So we're in tight. Quick shot, rebound. Oh, it was on the goal line. Oh, just coming back. Just stay with it. The point I'm making here is that sometimes when things can get a little bit cold, it takes a minute. Stacey feeds it up off the boards to Carver. Down for Harvey in the middle, gets inside, in tight, quick shot, rebound, scores, and puts it up top. That's exactly what the point I was trying to make as Harvey comes in at the 12:54 in the second. Give me 1 second to get all caught up here. So they were really low on shots. Sometimes get a little bit cold, they get inside, but we knew that we're just getting a lot of shots off. So you're going to get your opportunities to get a return on that goal. And I was just in the middle of saying that, and then the boys got in tight, and then Harvey puts up a beauty shot over the shoulder and tucked it up tight. Nice response goal to let Ralph feel good about it, because you didn't want that to kind of like Ralphie to kind of get down on himself, right? And that's okay, because that's the way hockey goes sometimes. When the shots are lopsided like that, it takes a minute to find rhythm. And if you get down a goal, a nice quick answer like that just lets everybody breathe and feel good about themselves, and then we're right back into this thing. Just play the game we've been playing. The game we've been playing is working for us. Don't worry about the score. There's a ton of time on the clock. Ian Archer will pick it up off the end boards and kick it back around to Hiltz. Puck comes up to the mid boards. Hiltz will move it back again. Hill banging off the boards there for Ian Archer down the left side corner. Ian Archer will curl. He'll backhand it up into the zone for Rakauskas, who runs over the guy that was in his way and says, "How do you do?" Up to the blue line. Lambert holds the line. He'll feed it up the middle to Rakauskas. Rolls off his stick, can't catch up to it. Rakauskas was curl, center and pass out front. Couldn't get the shot off as he was poke checked. Hogenboom will catch up into the corner. Puck comes up to the line, squirts it over. They will curl. Puck comes down into the corner. Woolwich trying to feed that puck high for the cherry picker. They hold the zone though. Quick shot in on net. Down low, Carver trying to catch up to it. Chips off the boards, turning into a 2-on-1. It's Carver with Thistle down low. Carver hangs on tight, takes it to the backhand. Puck goes into the pad. They turn on it, comes up for Hogenboom. He holds the line, puts the puck down in the corner. Thistle's giving him a hand. Up the blue line for Reisner. He'll chip it down into the zone, but it doesn't get deep. Gets picked up at the top of the circle as Woolwich comes back the other way. Hogenboom breaks it up in the neutral zone. Woolwich cuts through the middle. Sent in deep by Woolwich. goes down in the hash marks. Picks up the loose puck, sends it back in again as Hogaboom will jump on it. He'll skate out with it. He'll go cross ice feed for Reisner. Reisner looking up ice, chips it ahead into the zone. They'll peel off and get a fresh set of legs out. Quick centering pass out front. Quick puck sent in on net, gloved and held down low. We'll get a face-off. To the right of the Woolwich goaltender. It's funny how all the players always go to the head referee, but he never drops the puck. Just go to the linesman. It's always the linesman. Quick draw goes down in the corner. Little jumps on it, puck is loose. Stacey will pick up the puck, rolls over his stick, he'll catch up to it, keeps that puck down low, he'll fire it down in the end boards for Harvey, keeping it out of danger, chipping it off the boards. Stacey picks up the loose puck, fires it ahead for Fonacier. Fonacier will pick it up and get it up for Harvey. As they get down low, quick shot in on net, loose puck Lambert, trying to catch up to it. Puck is sent in deep, Stacey will catch up to it. Round the back of the net. Turn back in the neutral zone, they'll try it again. Harvey picks it up. He's got Chotar with him. Bouncing puck goes into the end boards. Tied up at the hash marks down in the corner. Kenty comes in to give Chotar a hand. Woolwich coming back the other way on the 2-on-1. Quick shot. That big number 13 scored their first one. You cannot let that guy loose. Iannachi into the corner, chip it off the boards. Puck goes off a leg. Iannachi will work it to the end boards. Stacey will move the puck forward as he's looking up, feeds it ahead for Chotar, rolls on his stick though. Iannachi will chip it off the boards high in the zone, and a delayed off call. I thought the arms went up on a penalty, but it wasn't. Coming back the other way, into the legs, turn back into the zone. Iannachi will pick it up. Woolwich will curl down around the back of the net. They'll fire it up the hash marks. The puck rolls up to the blue line. Can't hold it, so we'll have to curl back. Midway point, puck down low, trying to feed it for Rakowskis. Pass was hot. In behind him a little bit there. Lambert trying to move that puck down for Fissel at the end boards. Fissel catches up to center pass. Out front, loose puck side of the net. Quick shot off the dot. Another save by Woolwich. Rakowski is trying to catch up to it. Little will retreat into the, whoa. Little goes to fire a hot shot back into the zone. Pops one at the bench. I think it goes off a hand. No harm, no foul. Face-off will be just outside the blue line on the defensive blue. Kenty with Fonacier left side, Harvey right side, and Hiltz and Stacey on D. Stacey will move it up for Fonacier. Puck rolls, broken up, low in the slot, quick shot, off the post for Woolwich. Got to contain their number 13. He's got a wicked shot. Puck goes up for Fonacier in the neutral zone. He goes down the left-hand side. Fonacier trying to get in tight. Goes into the end boards with it. Puck comes around the far side. Knocked off the puck down low. Hiltz will catch there first. He'll bang around the boards to the hash marks for Harvey. Harvey will curl tail. Slides it up for Fonacier. Fonacier trying to hit Carver. up the middle. Puts the move on, but catches an edge. He'll take it into the corner. Looking for some help there as the puck comes up to the hash marks. Puck bounces off the stick. They got a rush coming back the other way. Nice job by Chotar to break it up with the diving play to bail the boys out on D's. They got pinned up a little bit. Lambert will take that puck deep into the zone. Back up the blue line for Stacy. Quick shot in on net. Woolwich coming back the other way. Ianacci pinches to hold the line. Bouncing puck up into the zone. Hogaboom will jump the line. He's going to get down low. Bottom of the circle. Keeps on the backhand. Gets in tight. Loose puck. Rebound. Puck comes up and out of the zone. It comes all the way back. And icing will be the call. Well, I will say it's a bit of a different look tonight. It is definitely a bit of a different look. We've got so many forwards playing back and helping out on D that the rhythm is not quite there the same way. The puck doesn't enter the zone the same way. The way the D up guys coming back is a little bit of a different look. But I'll update you in a second. But we're getting a lot of shots on net, and we're doing a decent job of holding everything together. The all hands on deck are doing a pretty good job. It's just a little bit of a different feel, so things are not the same way and look the same way as we're used to seeing, but that's okay. We're making it work, and the game is in good hands right now. I know it's tied, but we're in good hands, so just keep doing what you're doing here, boys. We're short on the bench. There's a lot of minutes here. The boys are rolling the lines very, very quickly. Puck goes deep back into the zone. Little will curl. Up at the hash marks. Puck comes up to the blue line. Not out and around the back of the net.
Got it.
Sorry, we hit a speed bump with the truck there and knocked the camera. Fissel down the other way. Do you need me to hold you there?
I'll do that.
Okay, at the break. Okay. Back up the hash marks. Sent in deep. Stacy will chip it back in for Fissel. Down in the corner, Lambert puts the pressure on. Little has to go off a leg. They'll backhand at the other side. Icing will be the call with 2:59 remaining, and we will curl back down. Shots are kind of getting up in the 21-ish area for us and less so for Woolwich. Face-off will be down. To the right of Woolwich, comes up the blue line. Hoagie pinches and holds the line. Harvey curls. Has to step outside the blue while everybody has to tag up, hang the possession. They curl with it. Lambert will chip it in deep. Side of the net, trying to bang away at it. Loose puck. Puck comes back up the line. Hogaboom catches up to it. He'll fire it in, goes off a leg. Puck is knocked down. Loose puck. And we've got a penalty being called for head contact, but I'm not sure on who just yet. That's going to be on Woolwich. I'm not sure if it's 2 or 4, so let's see the call. The call is 2 minutes for contact to the head. So we are going on the power play. Daryl, you doing okay there? Yeah. All the butterflies and panic are gone now. We're all back on track.
Yes, we are.
We got a whopping 4 people watching on Facebook because everybody can't catch up to where the links are all moving around. Everybody's trying other stuff. But that's okay. We have the raw video. We'll be okay. Hilty curls in our zone. We got 2 minutes left in the second period. Harvey picks it up on the blue line, comes down the right-hand side with the button hook to curl back after he tries to slide through on the toe drag. Back down to Harvey in the inboards, hits his skate, turns him back. Hangs on to it. Trotar comes in to give him a hand. Harvey comes away with it. Bottom of the circle, center and pass. Hits a skate on the pass across the top of the blue. They'll bang it off the glass and go the length of the ice. Pass is pushed up in the neutral zone, gets turned back right away as we hit the midway point of the power play. Off the boards for Carver. He will slide it ahead. Kenty drives it across for Reisner. Gets it deep into the zone. Puts the brakes on. Kenty picks it up. He's got Fissel up front. Goes around the back of the net looking for an option. Comes back up for Hogaboom at the blue line. Top of the circle. Quick shot. Off the post with the tip. They'll try it again as Hogaboom curls. He drops it for Carver. Top of the slot, quick shot, in on net, loose puck, rebound. Cleared away by Woolwich. Hogaboom catches up to it. He goes down around the back of the net. Puck is loose and fired the length of the ice as we got about 40 seconds or so remaining in the third period. Ralph comes out and plays it. Fissel jumps in the neutral zone up for Rakowskis. He drops it for Fissel. Fissel curls. Quick shot, slot, rebound is held, and the Woolwich goaltender will get a face-off down low. Quick shot in on the net. We got a head contact call being called. I'm not sure on who. I think it's going to be on one of us. Off down low, 20 seconds on the clock. Puck bounces up out of the zone. Woolwich goaltender is going to come out and play it. Trochard gives chase. You leave it on the back of the net. Puck comes up out of the zone into the neutral zone for Woolwich. They'll slide it to the middle. Time for one last shot in on net. And the whistle is blown with 0.4 of a second remaining in the second period. So as the second period closes out here, the shots in the second period were 18-4 for a total of 24-5 in the game so far. Now look, I know the game is tied and there's all the lines are scrambled and all that sort of stuff, but we're playing a pretty decent game of hockey, considering that everything is all over the place. So we'll just have to work and grind. Real big challenge here is we just want to contain number 13 on their side and trust ourselves, and just right now make sure you're going tape to tape passes. Just make sure that you're going tape-to-tape passes. Make sure that everything is done with confidence and just play your game. We're getting lots of shot opportunities. Their goaltender's having a great game. He is, but we'll solve those problems one shot at a time. So just keep the pressure on. Do not stop. Keep the body on and just keep working everything the way you know how to do, and trust yourselves and just dig. We're short-handed here for another minute and 20. Puck comes back up the blue line. Just got to get out of this unscathed. As the puck comes up, top of the circle, quick shot. Broken up, they push it to the perimeter. Shot in on Ralph, and he will hang on for no rebound. Holgerboom clears the crease out of the way. Everything going okay there, Daryl?
Yep. I missed my tripod.
Puck is cleared away, the length of the ice. Pushing them back into the end boards. Fisser goes in, put the pressure on. Woolwich coming back the other way down the far side. Broken up by Stacey at the blue line. He'll chip it up and in the neutral zone, make them reset. Stacey broke it up again at the blue line. Rakowskis jumps on it. He'll push it forward. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by Little. He'll bang it off the glass. That's going to kill the tail end of this penalty. Pressure down low at the hash marks. They're coming back the other way. Back to even strength as Lambert jumps on the ice. Poke check from behind as Lambert jumps on the loose puck on the bad line change. Little bit of room. Cuts to the outside, knocked off the stick. He'll keep the puck down low at the hash marks while everybody gets reorganized. Down the left-hand side, they try to get inside with it. Lambert breaks it up. He will sweep it around the back of the net for Iannacci. Iannacci will push it forward. Up for Chotar. Chotar bangs it on the glass. On the boards, puck rolled on them. They didn't get out cleanly. Gets sent back in deep around the back of the net. Hiltz will catch up to it. Hiltz will move it up for Reiser on the hash marks. Up for Lambert. He's cuts to the middle. He's got Chotar with him. Toe drag for Hiltz. Penalty. Loose puck. Rebound. And held. And there's going to be a penalty called. I'm not sure on who just yet. I'm waiting to see. It's on Woolwich.
Head contact.
2 minutes for head contact again. So we will be once again on the power play, face off down to the right of the Woolwich goaltender. We got Holderboom, Stacey on D, Fonacier, and Harvey up front with Carver in the middle. Puck comes up for Carver. Holderboom with the shot, gets deflected, goes down in the corner. Harvey goes back to Stacey, Stacey back to Harvey, Harvey over in the middle for Carver. Fonacier turns on it, puck gets deflected, squirts off into the corner. Harvey pushes it for Fonacier, trying to cut inside. Puck is low. Holgerboom will catch up to it as they have to retreat. Up for Stacey, Stacey over for Carver. Fonacier pushes it up. Off the boards, they'll go around the back of the net with it. Up for Harvey on the red line. They'll have to retreat, reset again, high off the glass, bouncing puck. Boys are all hung up. They miscued on the tag up and had to do a retag. Stacy will pick it up in the neutral zone. Tied up in the M boards. That is the longest, oh my goodness. Waited forever to blow the whistle. The puck was pinned up. Killing off precious seconds in our power play is what it is. So 12 seconds remain on the power play. Face-off will be down to the left of the Woolwich goaltender. We'll have Lambert taking the draw with Fissel, Rakowskis up front, Inachi and Little on D. Back to point for Little. In for Fissel. Fissel into the corner. He'll keep it on the backhand center pass out front. Puck comes just out of reach up in the blue line. Little will kick it back to Inachi. Inachi will slide it up for Rakowskis. Gets the touch on. Into the corner. Little will fire it around the back of the boards for Inachi. On the back of the net. Tied up in the M boards as the boys battle for it. Pushed up for Inachi. Sorry, Rakowskis. Rakowskis coming down the left-hand side. He's got Fissel with him. Cuts to the middle. Quick shot in on net. With no rebound. Face-off will be down. We're back to even strength, obviously. Face-off is down low to the right. Kenty on the draw. Puck comes back to the top of the circle. Chotar gets a stick on it, breaks it up. Kenty curls, top of the slot, hangs on, quick shot in on net, and is held once again. Face-off again to his right. Kenty takes the draw once again, same line, same spot. Into the corner, Reisner takes it in, breaks it up, puck squirts far down around the outside, Hilty pinches down low. Tied up at the blue line, Chotar holds the line, sends it right back in. Broken up, Hogaboom will flick it in deep, rides the dasher as it curls in behind the back of the net. Puck is out low. Kenty curls with it. Puck is loose. Reiser picks it up, top of the circle. He's trying to push it across for Hiltz. Broken up off the leg of Kenty. He'll kick it into the zone, but it's broken up. Hogaboom hits Harvey up top. He's in alone, waiting for some help, so he curls. Takes it in the corner. Chotar down low, side of the net, curls around the back. He'll come to the circle, flick it down around the back of the net for Harvey. Back door, curls out front. Pass doesn't make it through. As it gets deflected, it gets sent to the length of the ice. Fanasi will curl with it deep in our zone, looking for Harvey. Hogaboom bags it off the boards up into the neutral zone. Puck gets sent into the Woolwich territory, but not deep down to the hash marks. Now it makes it into the M boards. Harvey trying to catch up to this down around the back of the net. He gets just enough to break up the play to leave it for Lambert. He's got an option. The puck squirts up high into the glass. Stacy chips it back down, trying to keep that puck low. Now it gets out of the zone. Stacy goes down the zone, down the left-hand side. He goes far side for Harvey. Bottom of circle for Harvey. Quick shot and it's gloved and held. Face-off is going to be to the left of the Woolwich goaltender. We got about 7 minutes remaining in this game. Kenty's going to take the draw. Back for Fissel. Fissel over for Little. Down for Stacy. Stacy chips it down for Kenty in the corner. Rukowskis, quick shot, slot, gloved and held. As that will make shot number 30. That goaltender needs traffic in front of him. If he sees it, he's catching it, he's got a good glove and he's being a problem. Just stay with it, stay true, stay fighting. Make sure those passes count. When you get those scoring opportunities, make sure they're what you're looking for. Up at the blue line as Fissel turns, cuts to the middle, down low, quick shot, side of the net. Woolwich trying to get to the outside. Play gets broken up, they take it around the back of the net. Kenty trying to move that puck up in the zone. Stacey will pick it up down low around the back of the net. Up for Little. Little's going to skate with it for a little bit while he's looking for an option, but it hits a leg. They get turned back. Puck pops out over the line, so Chotar will kick it back for Hogaboom. Hogaboom back to Chotar. Puck is broken up at the blue line. They hang on to it. We're going to have a penalty being called. It's in traffic, so I can't tell the who. And it is on Woolwich, and I believe they're going to call boarding. Got to wait and see. It looks like it might be 2 minutes for boarding at 5:27. So as we're heading into the late stages of this game, we are once again going on the power play. Now, I can't say it enough. In a game like this, tape-to-tape passes, play with confidence, stay on your toes, and dig. Puck comes back to Iannachi. Puck goes down in the corner. Chotar breaks up the play in the corner. Puck comes up for Reisner. Slips out, goes off a leg, gets tied up in the feet. Quick slot down in the slot. Rebound, shoot, scores! As Chotar jumps on the rebound from Reisner's shot at the 5:10 mark. 17 seconds in. Chotar makes good on a rebound off the Reisner. After Reisner's original shot, it popped right out on a good angle, and he was in the right spot, reading the rebound, right there, ready to go. Jumped on it, wasted no time. And on shot number 31, we finally solved their goaltender. My goodness, he is having a good game down there. Reisner takes it around the back of the net. Curls down low. Knifed up into the neutral zone as we've crossed the 5-minute barrier. Hogaboom will backhand it up into the neutral zone for Reisner. Bad line change, got some room. Reisner will take it wide and into the corner while he waits for help to get out tight. Kenty catches up to it. He curls down low. Puck goes down in the corner, hits a skate, and we've got an arm in the air, and we've got an interference call on, I believe, Harvey. Is it?
Looks like it.
Yeah. That'll be 2 minutes interference on Harvey. All right. Down low, Kenty will take the draw. Puck goes to the hash marks. Down on the back of the net, Woolwich trying to center the pass up top behind the slot. Quick shot, goes off the leg, rebound, knocked loose and scooped up by Ralph. All right, let's get the puck out of the zone and break up the rhythm here right away. Woolwich wins the draw on top of the circle. Woolwich at the hash marks. Woolwich dancing on the perimeter. They curl to the outside, puck goes down in the corner. Tied up in the M board, Stacy gets a piece of it. Rakaska steps in to give him a hand, puck comes up to hash marks. They get another piece. Side of the net, Hilsey picks up the puck on the wraparound attempt, comes up to the blue line, but not out. At the halfway mark, Rakauskas gets a piece of it, but they maintain possession. Quick shot, gets deflected, but Woolwich still has possession down low. They come to the hash marks with it. We need to break up this play. Got to get our sticks a bit more active and see if we can just catch a bounce or a little something. And Ralph here says, nah, you know what, I'll take care of it, I'll do it myself. Let me just get a glove on that and I'll break up the play. And that will get us the line change that we need. The boys were pinned in a little bit there and just couldn't get a stick on it cleanly. As the shots are now rolling up as 31-10. Here, look, I'll show you the shot count. Watch this. You want to see some high-tech stuff? Boom. There's high-tech. Quick shot from the point, patted away by Ralph. Goes down in the corner, goes off the leg. Lambert gets a piece of it at the hash marks. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Puck comes back up the blue line. Last shot attempt in, patted away. Back to even strength as Harvey comes out on the ice. He'll join the play. Puck comes up and Harvey gets it into the feet. Lambert gets a piece of it, loose puck, rebound, helped by Ralph, and we'll be able to reset the lines, and the coaches will be able to get things the way they want it here now, as we got 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third period. This is a one-goal game, tricky spot to be in. Heads up, boys. Keep your wits about you. Tape-to-tape passes, stay on your toes. Here we go. Carver comes away with it, backhands it off the glass. In tight, down low, bottom of the circle. Cuts to the middle, backhand, loose puck, rebound. Oh, it rolls on him. Another shot, rebound, misses on the short side, down around the back of the net. Chotar pops it up high. Puck comes up for Hoagman, top of the circle. Gets a shot off, hits a leg. Woolwich coming back the other way, but they didn't get out cleanly, so they got turned back. Little pushes them to the outside. Broken up, down to the blue line. And we've got a penalty being called, and that's going to be called as a boarding call. It looked a little bit shoulder to shoulder until the absolute last second, then the player turned, and as he turned, showed a little bit too much of the numbers. So here's what's tricky about it. Now, we've called a timeout here, pretty sure. We've called a timeout, so we're down a man, and the face-off is going to be to the left of Ralph, which puts it 180 feet away from their goaltender, who is not going to be in the net. Their net will be empty. They're going to start in an offensive possession, 6-on-4, minute 35 remaining in this game. So I can't express this to you any more than I usually do. This minute and 35 seconds worth of chaos will be brought to you by Tim Hortons. Look, the game plan is simple. I know they're working on their assignments, but keep the puck as far away from that man right there. Look, I'll point to him. This guy right here. keep the puck away from that guy, send it that way. Anywhere down there, totally good.
Preferably over there.
Like, this is why we're not on the bench, okay? We're like the two old guys up in the booth in the Muppet Show. I can't remember their names, it'll come to me in a minute. Okay, here we go, minute 35, boys. 6-on-4, puck is at the sideboards. Push down into the corner, center and pass. Doesn't make it through. Wachowskis gets a piece of it. He gets it length of the ice. That's one trip. Puck stalls down in the end. They got to come all the way back to get it. Minute and 20. Woolwich comes up into the neutral zone. It's chipped. It's broken. Wachowskis gets a piece. He's going to get it down low, but he loses his stick. Woolwich coming back the other way. As Woolwich goes in over the line, they hit a skate, so they break up their rhythm. We get a piece of it as we're into the last minute of play in the third period. Puck is sent down into our zone. Hogaboom will go off the boards. It comes back up the blue line, not out to the hash marks. Broken up. Quick shot from the slot. Puck goes into the end boards, and it is cleared all the way down. Length of the ice, 35 seconds on the clock as Woolwich curls in their zone. They will send it up into the neutral zone. Woolwich in over the line on the left-hand side. Quick shot, top of the circle, gloved, held by Ralph with 25.4 seconds remaining. Face-off will be down and to the right of Ralph. Timeout will be called.
Seconds, that's still a lot.
A lot of time on the clock, 25.4 seconds with the face-off down and to the right of Ralph. Coach Nick wants to make sure that everybody understands their assignments. Obviously, the objective is clear, but the small assignments, the nuance of what's happening in tight quarters when it's a fast-moving thing, just making sure that everybody has got that short gap assignment sorted out so that way nobody miscues thinking somebody has got one thing when it's meant to be another thing. So they have plays for all this sort of stuff, and Coach Nick is just making sure that everybody remembers what we're after. As the whistle is blown, the players will be sent back down into our territory. We are going to have Kenty with Hiltz, Hogaboom, and Lambert to the right of Ralph. Here we go. Puck is won. We won the draw, but it gets up to the blue line, but not out. Up into the blue line. Lambert gets a piece of it, but it hit a body on the way out. Quick shot in on net, covered again by Ralph with 15.4. We had it on the stick. Lambert went to clear it, and it hit a body and dropped in. They got a shot turnaround on it. It's okay. Face-off this time is to the left of Ralph. Kenty once again on the draw. He gets kicked out for Lambert into the feet of Hogaboom. Hogaboom plays it off the boards. Puck is tied up in the end boards. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Play remains. Side of the net as they try the wraparound. Side of the net. Puck is loose. The time expires. And that will do it. Rangers win. Rangers win. Oh my goodness. The chaos as that one has drawn to an end with just absolute pandemonium. I can't even tell you. Now look, in the third period, they outshot us 11-8, but the final shot count was 32-16. As the boys curl back and go over and give Ralphie a nice big hug and a scrub on the top of the head.
You're on.
The boys will head back in the bench. Look, that one, I know that I was talking to a couple of the Woolwich parents ahead of time. Their lineups are scrambled. Our lineups are scrambled. Everybody's got sicknesses and suspensions on both sides. Nothing looked the way you would expect it to look, and it was just chaos, all hands on deck, and you just get a different thing going on tonight. So, well done, boys, for staying ahead of it all. Let me just remind you that our next game now will be tomorrow afternoon, 2:10 p.m. That will be an interlock game against the Haldimand River Kings. And that is down at Trafalgar Park. When you have a minute, please stop by our Instagram feed at Oakville Rangers U14 2012_2025 or our YouTube feed at Oakville Rangers U14A. We will be uploading this game raw in its original form onto our YouTube page to make up for the stutter start that we had. Not our problem. Got to talk to the in-house representatives here who put a block up on all the feeds. What are you going to do? Daryl, thank you once again for doing everything that you do to make this gong show happen right here on FSN, the home of your Oakville Rangers. Until tomorrow afternoon, we will chat soon. Have a great night. Drive safe.